Mr. Return, the wavy headed yo. I'm back to rant some more. Back to rant some more and talk that talk. Today we're going to talk about Mr. Kyle. Mr. Kyle. Mr. Kyle. I say, anybody that didn't see that coming, you had to be blind as Stevie. Shout out to Stevie. I mean, I pulled up some stuff. Well, I watched some stuff. People talking about the case, and they was talking about how the judge was just whacked out. I don't know if he was whacked out or if he was just, you know what I mean, just letting him know you going home, you going home. I mean, said the judge was in there at one point singing to this dude, singing this dude a song. When I seen that, man, I instantly got in my feelings. I was in my bag when I seen that. Because all the times I went to court, the judge ain't never sing me no freaking song. You know what I mean? I ain't never had a judge sing me a song. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. But like I said, if you didn't see that coming, you had to be blind. But what I didn't expect, oh, I ain't gonna say I didn't expect it, but thought, I thought that he would have at least I faced he'd have been found guilty of the gun. Because it was said that it was an illegal weapon, right? It said that the gun was illegal. So how in the hell, how does one acquire an illegal weapon, right? and you go to another state or you cross state lines or whatever, and you end up catching a body. You catch not a body, but you catch two bodies. Oh, is that Mega 1837? We welcome all here for the discussion. You got the right to feel how you feel. I'm just trying to figure out some things. I'm just trying to figure out some things. You know what I mean? But how does somebody acquire an illegal weapon and not be found guilty of the actual crime of possessing an illegal weapon? Now, had you not acquired that illegal weapon, there would be no way that you could have shot and killed any freaking body had you not acquired that weapon illegally. So how does that, you might be right. So keep me informed. But what I'm saying, then you're not listening. Mega, Mr. Mega, Mr. Maga or Maga, keep me informed. What I'm saying is, if you purchase or you acquire an illegal weapon, right? I didn't even have to watch the case, but I know enough to know if you acquire an illegal weapon and you use that weapon, and that weapon is used in the commission of a crime, right? You are guilty of possessing an illegal weapon, which is a freaking crime. You still with me, Mr. Maga? Are you still with me? Or did I lose you? Did I lose you with that one? I guess I do know what I'm talking about, huh? Now I'm not even going to sit there and dissect this, that, or the third. Okay, you there with the gun. You there with the gun. Now, me myself, I know enough. I know enough. I know enough to not approach somebody that's armed and be trying to take nothing. You know what? If you armed or whatever, before I'm gonna sit there and try to take your weapon, I'm gonna pop your ass. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck around here. Before I sit there and try to disarm you, I'm gonna pop you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pop that ass. You know what I mean? So as far as him busting off after somebody trying to jump on him, I'm not even defending that right now. I'm not even defending his action. You know what I mean? Of him protecting himself. What I'm saying is, the thing I'm saying is that he acquired an illegal weapon, which is punishable by law. So how did you possess that weapon and you use it in the commission of a crime, but you're not found guilty of possessing said legal weapon? Give me some understanding. I just need some understanding. That's all. That's this is this is what I'm trying to figure out. But like I say, I already knew what I didn't have to follow the case because I already knew what was going to happen. And I am and I don't have any television psychics in my family. I already knew what was going to happen. Go, what's going on, Doug? What's going on, Doug? Doug, enlighten me. Check this out, Doug. We got a we got a MAGA man in here, right? Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying, right? But he ain't wanna, you jump in and say something crazy. I know you celebrating the victory. I understand that. You know what I mean? But don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't broke enough law to know a little bit. Right. And see, and that's the whole thing. If you dismiss, and that's the whole legal play. If you dismiss the firearm, that's the whole fucking case. That's the whole case. Without the firearm, you know what I mean? I can understand the play, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out what happens now. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? And that was the whole play. You throw the gun charge out, you know what I mean? You know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You already know what's gonna happen with the body. He ain't shoot him. He didn't kill him with a rock. He didn't kill him with a rock. He didn't have a slingshot. But did you see the video of the fucking judge, of the judge singing the judge is in there singing the dude. Singing. All right, Mr. Maga. Trust me, I done been on I done watch the case. Watch the case. I ain't gotta watch it. I ain't gotta watch it. I ain't gotta watch it. I watched highlights. I didn't want to watch the full play because it was a production. I watched the highlights of the production. Stick around though. Only thing I'm saying, the next time I break any law, if I ever break any more law, I want his defense team, and I want the judge that presided in his case. At least if I get found guilty, the judge will sing me a song and shit. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what I'm saying. They brought charges against the dude that sold him the fucking AR. When you say just say you are BLM, you goddamn right I'm BLM. If you haven't noticed, fucker, I'm black. So I indeed think my goddamn life matter. But I also feel is that anybody breathing air has the right to live, that their life matter. Then will I walk for what? Then will I walk for what? See, you talking about somebody. Hey, Doug, I want to have a discussion. He asked me, will I what? Will I walk? Let me tell you something, brother, sister, because I don't know who is on the other side of that tag, right? But check this out. I can spot bullshit without smelling it. You feel me? I can spot bullshit without smelling it. You understand? So the whole thing with the Black Lives Matter, the movement itself, yeah, I got issues. I got issues with the whole thing because when I lose people that I know, when they get shot in the hood every day, Black Lives Matter ain't showing up. You feel me? They only show up when it's a police involved shooting, or when it's a direct modern day lynching. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have my issues with the movement. I have my issues with the movement. So if this answers your question, when the whole thing was going on and the marches and stuff was going on, was I walking? No, I actually wasn't. I actually wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? But there's a but, right? There's a but. You know what I mean? After all those cameras, after all those cameras left, if they had stayed around, if Black Lives Matter had stayed around, and the next time a Pookie or a Ray Ray got smoked in the hood, if they would have still been out there saying Black Lives Matters and stand up, I would have rolled. I would have rolled. But that didn't happen. And I already seen the political bullshit in the mix. You already, and if you can go back, you can take, you can stroll on back. You can hop on my channel and you can stroll on back to that time. And you can see one of my videos where I say, what's going to happen when all the cameras leave? Is y'all going to take that same energy when the cameras leave? Exactly. And of course it didn't. And I'm not the type of person, like I said, I smell bullshit and I ain't got to smell it. You know what I mean? Well, I say I know this bullshit and I ain't got to smell it. You know what I mean? Because I can think. I got the ability to think, and I think very well. So I understood the play. I understood the play. Now, like I said, I already knew that he was going to be found now guilty of this shit, man. They wasn't going to send that boy to jail, man. You think I should be Black Lives Matter? What Black Lives Matter in what form? In what form? Yeah, you should be. You should be. You shouldn't think that your life matter. But it's a thing whether you but do you feel like because you are white that your life matters more than my life? See, that's where the thing gets that's where the whole thing gets tricky. That's where the whole thing gets tricky. You know what I mean? You crazy, Doug. He said today's price is not today's price is not yesterday's price, huh, Doug? I tend to stand on what's right, man. If it's right, it's right. If it's bullshit, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? I can, okay. Then, and then if that's how you truly feel, if that's how you truly feel, then that's honorable. Man, this guy got the most sensitive alarm on his car. If somebody walk past, you gotta walk past this guy's car and not even, you gotta hold your breath when you walk past the car. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, it was a show, man. It was a show. Now the books get written, and the little made for TV movies, and you know what I mean. And like I say, the whole thing, I can understand the uprising, but when you get to burning down your own shit, you know what I mean. When you get to burning down your own shit, that don't make sense to me. To a degree, I can understand it because if it didn't happen, then wouldn't nothing had changed. Wouldn't nothing had changed, but then people get the wrong insight on shit, man. Of course, but that was all part. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. See, it ain't the part that I mean that people be scared to talk about it, but it's more so if you see things happening, right? It's something different when a person, when you talking about back in the 70s and the 80s, where people didn't have cell phones with cameras on them like that, right? And everything wasn't being recorded. You know what I mean? And something like that happened, and you had incidents like that happen, and then it's just this person's word against this person's word. 9 times out of 10, oh, it never happened. But now that you got cell phones with cameras on them, and you're seeing it in real time, you're basically seeing it in real time. But then somebody still tells you that's not what happened. You know what I mean? And you're still being told that that's not what happened. You know, it tends that slap in the face begins to be a little too much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would rather somebody tell me that the sky is cotton candy. You know what I mean? Just tell me the sky is cotton candy than tell me that I didn't see what I just saw. You know what I mean? If the whole thing, if it goes into law and people get to talking about law, if we gonna all be equal, then we all got to play on the same playing field. We all got to be subject to the same punishment. Because to be honest, Texas guy, be honest, Texas guy, and I could say without saying, right? Well, I could say without actually knowing that if the tables were turned, right? And let's say it was me that I left I left my comfy confines of Baltimore, right? If I left my comfy confines of Baltimore and I went to Kenosha, right? With an illegal weapon, right? And I just happen and just say for the sake of argument, right? Just say for the sake of argument, right? Uh, 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 let's just say two white people just start attacking me, right? And I happen to kill two of them, right? Do you think that I would have got found not guilty? I want your honest opinion. You say maybe. You're not being totally honest, brother. Because you know it's not a maybe in it. You know it's not a maybe in it. They would have smoked my ass. They would have smoked my ass. I'd be done. You know what I mean? So, oh my God. See, now this hush panic. This is what I'm talking about. If you had as much evidence as Kyle did proving your innocence, yeah, you would. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Just about every time I done had trouble with the law, right? Just about every time I was found myself in a courthouse for something I wasn't even guilty of, right? And call myself, and then simply because I knew that I wasn't guilty of, nah, the system got to work for me. The system, because I'm not guilty. But yet I get down to the end, whereas though I end up having to cop out to something, to a lesser joint, because I'm talking. You know what I mean? You facing 10 years. You know what I mean? You facing 10 years. So please miss me with the. I would have got the same treatment as Kyle. Let's see. That's the thing where people don't talk about. You say people can't talk about race and stuff. This is why, because people start saying things that they know aren't true. If you're going to have the conversation, it has to be 100% truthful, and people have to be 100% honest. You know what I mean? See, when people start sitting there and start saying things that they know, just like you just did, you just pulled it out the air. I know this ain't true. This is not a truthful answer that I'm getting ready to give, but it sounds good. You know what I mean? Come on now. Just like I say, the see, because money taints everything. I'm looking at Bob Hoyle. I guess that's, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Money taints everything. Once the money come in, money taints everything. It probably started off, I'm quite sure it started off as something, you know what I mean, beautiful. You know what I mean? But once the money came into play, just like everything else, it fucked it up. Yeah, you absolutely right. The awareness is much greater now. Yeah, you saying, yeah, you have you I have been harassed by police that didn't like me. But it's a difference. It's a difference. Your harassment might be whereas though you get harassed, right? Your harassment might be you mean you get pulled over and you know what I mean, they harass you and then you get to leave, right? You get to leave. But my harassment would be get pulled over, and then when I try to walk that line of my supposed to be rights, you know what I mean? When I start saying my lower rights, what you pull me over for? If I could say, I say, what you pulling me? Excuse me, officer. What are you pulling me over for? Simply me just saying that, knowing that you have to tell me the reason for you pulling me over. Now you instantly you taking an attitude because you looking at me like I'm not even supposed to know that. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to understand that it, you know what I mean, it's two forms of harassment. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I mean you got dickheads that's just dickheads for no reason. You know what I mean? But you got some that just go a little more out of their way in different situations. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? You would never ask a cop what? What you pulling me over for? They are supposed to tell you that before they even ask you for anything. No. Mm-mm. See, you have some that do because when you used to a certain type of treatment, at some point you know what it is, and if it constantly happens to you on a regular, and you know what it is, it gets tiring. You know what I mean? It becomes much. It becomes a little much because you like I done been pulled over with my kids in the car. I done put pulled over with my kids in the car at times, even with my grandkids in the car, simply because no, see, you saying it don't matter why I pissed them off. Why is asking them to do their job properly pissing them off? Me asking them to do their job properly should not piss them off. You understand? It's just the fact that I know that they are supposed to do that is what pisses them off. You're absolutely right. But they have the upper hand, but why should they? They are public servants. They are public servants. My taxpaying dollars are the ones that pay these people. They are there supposedly to protect and serve me. That'd be like me. That's like me leaving out my house and seeing somebody and be like, dude, take this $20 and kick my ass. You know what I mean? That'd be like, what the hell? Because that's the way it is, Chris. But people try to give them, you know what I mean, benefit of the doubt. And I understand. I have family members that are police officers. I have family members that are police officers. And I know that being a police is a stressful job. I get it. I get it. But on that same fact, on that same thing, that officer knew that that was a stressful job when he signed up for it. So the fact that you are supposed to be able to manage that stress. No, you can't say that, Texas. Texas, you can't say that. Because the more it happens, being quiet, the more it's gonna happen, Mo. And then it escalates. And then them getting them just, you know what I mean? That's what emboldens them to take it a step further and a step further and a step further. Then the next thing you know, you got people getting shot, you know what I mean? For nothing, bro. You ain't gotta tell me. I will never come to Texas. Trust me. Trust me. I would never come to Texas. I would never come to Texas. I just got a family member. I just got a family member back from Texas that was down there. That was down there for 20 years. You know what I mean? For 20. You know what I mean? So no, my people asked me, did I want to come there and pick him up when he got released? Did I want to go to Texas and pick him up when he got released? I said, hell no. All right, Doug. Salute, Doug. Glad you stopped through, Doug. Yeah. and when they locked them up, they shot the shit out of them. So no, I would never come to Texas. No, I think it's enough. It's just enough distance between me and Texas for both of us to be just fine. I just saw the bumper stickers and all that shit. Don't fuck with Texas. I said, all right, you got that. I don't want no fuck. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Like I said before, man, the whole thing, I didn't really, it's not really bothering me like that because I already knew what was going to happen. So it's not like anything surprised me. It didn't surprise me at all. So it, if you already know the outcome of something, there's no need to be surprised. I stand on, I tend to stand on things. Things got to make sense to me. I got a very low tolerance. I got a very low tolerance for bullshit. Very low tolerance for it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I could spot it a mile away. Just like I say, the whole yeah. make sure you make sure you hit that subscribe, man, and jump in on the next one. Thanks for popping in the chat, man. I don't got no problem with nobody. If a person can keep it 100 with me, I don't have no problem but to keep it 100 with you. And as long as everybody keeping it 100, it should never be a problem. There should never be a problem if everybody's keeping it real. It's only a problem when, you know what I mean, people start faking, you know what I mean? Now, and I tend to be, as some might say, a bit of a conspiracy theorist, right? And like I say, some might say that. And I happen to be having a conversation with somebody. And this was like maybe a day or two ago, right around the time when the jury first started deliberating, right? And Kyle case. And I told somebody, the person I was talking to, I told them, I was like, oh, he gonna get off, right? I say I say he gonna be found not guilty. And you know what they told me? Another person told me. Person say, hell no, ain't no way, ain't no way. I say, he's getting off, right? If you pay attention to things, man, you can pay attention to things. You should have knew. Listen, right? What it is, bro? What's happening, Matt? Anytime I've been locked up, I have never had anybody I did not know rally together to pay my bail. And I never had a bail of $1 million, $1 million or more. Whoa, Johnny, my brother Johnny Legs from the other side of the planet. I mean, yeah, what up, Johnny? Yeah, he got off, man. Yeah, he got off. He beat them bodies. He beat them bodies. He a gangster. He a gangster. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? But like I was saying, just the fact that people rallied around him, you know what I mean? People rallied around him and paid his bail. They paid, once they did that, and I said, people got the money to rally together and pay that man bail. That's my brother right there too, Johnny. That's my brother Mac Mean. He on YouTube too. That's my brother right there. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know what I mean? But like I say, once I found out that they paid his bail, it let you know that his defense was going to be handled. You know what I mean? And everything was going to be fucking rainbows and unicorn farts from there on out. You know what I mean? Shit. you had to see it coming. You had to see it coming. But what I say, you people with money know people in high places. So the fix was already in. You know what I mean? The fix was in. You know what I mean? Anytime you got the judge was in that motherfucking courtroom, man, while the jurors and everything was in there singing Kyle a song. singing Kyle a song to make him smile. I saw that shit. I saw that on the internet, man. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I know. I was conflicted. I was conflicted. On one hand, I was like, is the judge on drugs? I said, this judge got to be high. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, I actually got in my feelings. You know what I mean? Because all the times I've been booked, a judge never sung me a song. You know what I mean? And the judge I stood in front of ain't never tried to make me feel good or try to make me smile. You know what I mean? You never try to make me smile. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. And that's what I was telling somebody, right? I was like, for real, it wouldn't surprise me none, man, if what happened that night was his initiation, man. I think what happened that night was Kyle's initiation, man. They say his mother, they say his mother took him over state lines to Kenosha and dropped him off. What kind of mother takes their son and drops him off in the middle of a freaking riot, man? In the middle of a full-blown riot, man. With an assault rifle. With an assault rifle. Mom, can you take me over Joey's house? He lives over state lines. We're going to play Call of Duty. we're going to play Call of Duty. The virtual reality one. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of Fuck out of here. That was his initiation, man. That was his man. That was his initiation, man. He got dropped in the middle of that joint, and they told him, "Go get active." Right? He got. Right. Yeah, they dropped him off there and said, "Go get active." I don't know. See, and that's the thing. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, Mexico. Because it was an illegal weapon. So if they give him back that gun, whoa, you definitely know the fix was in. Good question. Good question. They dropped him off and told him go make his stripes, man. They told him go get his stripes. He a boss now. I wonder if he got tatted while he was in jail. Anybody think he got tatted? I seriously would like to know. Put King Kyle on Mount Rushmore, huh? Put some pressure on that like button. Put some pressure on that like button, on that subscribe button. Do that for me. He said, put him on Mount Rushmore. And you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? I started to make a thumbnail saying that Kyle was going to run for president. Shit, we almost finished. We almost finished, bro. It was some Western fries and chicken, but I done knocked off the fries. I done knocked off the fries like Kyle be knocking off people. You heard me? I'm a different kind of guy over here, man. Don't be surprised if he run. Shit, by the time 24 roll around, he be of legal age. How old you gotta be? What you gotta be, 25? No, he won't make 24. He won't make 24. I think you gotta be at least 25. He could always shoot. You know what I mean? He could try to get him maybe a Senate seat or something. Try to get him a Senate seat or something like that, a smaller seat. You think he won't try to run? Chicken wings, bro. That top of the line shit. You know, chicken wings, you know what I mean, cost more than steak right now. Facts. And I'm trying to figure out, they say it's a chicken wing shortage. And I'm trying to figure out, how is it only a chicken wing shortage? But it's still mad breasts. It's still mad thighs. Mad fucking legs. So what they producing chickens, the chickens is coming out with no fucking wings now? Guess that come from all them goddamn steroids they been putting in the motherfuckers. Now them fucking chickens walking around with no goddamn wings. No, this is what was left of the Hood Point, another hustle. Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I said, if you can't tell me that it's a fucking just a straight up chicken shortage, but you're gonna tell me one specific part of the chicken is a shortage on, but all the rest of the parts of the chicken are fine. Okay. But is anybody else with me though? Right, exactly. When I say I think it was a initiation, man. And I'm standing on that. I honestly think it was. Look, if you happen to get caught, you're going to be fine. If they happen to catch you, you're going to be fine. Just shut up, don't say nothing, and do what we tell you. You're going to be fine. Get out there and get your bones, literally. It could be. You could be right, Johnny. But all this time, there's never been a chicken wing shortage before. And I mean, I'm dead serious when I say chicken is more than steak right now. I was talking to the lady in the spot when I went and got my lunch, and she said a 40-pound case of chicken wings costs $160. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Well, that's damn good for real. I need to have you send me some chicken. Need to have you send me some chicken. Ship me some chicken. But if somebody know Kyle, tell him I say get him on. Somebody get him on the joint and tell him hop in the live. Tell him I want to holler at him. So I want to write a story for him. You know what I mean? Because I already know what it is. I didn't already tell him. Let him know I already started it. I just need his info to know how he want me to end it. You know what I mean? I already wrote how he got acquitted and all that, and I just want to know how he want the book to end. Let me not get words misconstrued rather, because I say at first I said I want to know how he want me to end it. You know what I mean? Want me to end his story. I want to know how he wants me to end the book. No, not yet. He ain't been on no joints yet. He ain't going to no podcast, buddy. He's going to national news. Yeah, he's going to national news with it. That's the route he's going. He'll probably be on there tomorrow morning. So I think he probably had to get, I'm not even sure if they let him go from the courthouse or not, or if they had to take him back. But then again, he probably left from the courthouse. Yeah, because he was out on bail. He was on bail. So yeah, he left straight out that joint. He ain't even had to go back and get processed out or nothing. He left straight from the joint. But like I say, I want to talk to the mother. I want somebody to talk to the mother. Because they say that she admitted to dropping him off there. She admitted to dropping him off there, but she said that she didn't know he had the gun. Right? All right. All right. All right. All right. You just take your son over state lines and shit in the middle of a fucking riot. Who the hell does that? You know what I mean? With no protection. You drop your son off in the middle of a riot with no protection. If anything happens, make sure you call me. If anything happens, make sure you call me. The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. So, if anything happens, make sure you bust your gun. If anything happens, make sure you bust your pipe. That's what she told him. That's what she told him. I know some of Kyle, I'm quite sure some of Kyle family members that tapped on his joint, probably saying, I know you probably see my face and be like, oh, I don't want to stay here. Yeah, stick around. If you tap on it, stick around. There's some interesting talk going on up in here. You could probably hear something that you didn't expect to hear. You know what, Johnny? I happened to look at one of my videos the other day, and I happened to light a cigarette. And the first thing I thought about, I was like, damn, that is a long ass cigarette. Right? I was like, Johnny was right. That shit do look long as a motherfucker. That joint look like it's about 12 inches on the damn screen. I know I gotta stop smoking. And I sit there and smoke the whole damn cigarette. I thought about that. That was the first thing I thought about. Yo, said that's a long ass cigarette. Look like something the Joker be smoking. I mean, joint long as the gun the Joker had. He pull that joint out and that joint just never stopped coming. You know what I mean? It take 5 minutes to pull that joint out the cigarette pack. Crazy. Yeah, man. But on some real, why should I tell you? Now, why should I tell you? He's going, don't be surprised if he run for some kind of office. But right now, he's tagged. He's tagged and bagged. Right now, he's tagged and bagged. So the next time you see him at, I'm going to tell you exactly where you're going to see him at. Mark my words, right? Mark my words. The Trump next appearance, wherever Trump be at next, making an appearance, Trump might come to his damn house, right? Trust me. He's going to be at a Trump rally. You know what I mean? He's going to be at a Trump rally. Trust me. Watch me. Mark my words. You'll be like, he said it. He said it. Like I said, he's tagged and bagged right now, man. He's tagged and bagged right now, man. Because he's coming back. You know what I mean? He's going to use all the press. You know, he's a press monster. You know, Trump, the press monster. He one of the best that ever did it, as far as the press go. You know what I mean? So he's gonna use that, and because he's coming back for his seat. If he's blessed to be still breathing in 24, you think it's going to take? Do you actually think it's going to take Kyle 3 years to come out with a book? That book will be out. That book will be out in no more than 3 months. Trust me, because it's already been written. That book has already been written. Trust me. Trust me. The fix was in. The fix was already in. You know what I mean? That book is already written. And it's going to print. It's going to print. It's already in print right now. Shit. So I'll tell them, if somebody know Kyle, tell him I wrote my own version of his story. And I want his input on how he want the book to end. You know what I mean? I got illustrations. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. No disrespect to the families of the deceased or anything like that. But I got illustrations of him in the courthouse, in the courtroom, and they all in crayon. I mean, they in crayon, but they look good though. Yep. Everything written on notebook paper. But I kept everything together. You know what I mean? And the pictures the pictures that I drew of him, they are a stunning likeness. You know what I mean? If you just disregard, you could just disregard the little lines going through his face because it's notebook paper. But other than that, it's an uncanny resemblance. You know what I mean? And yeah. You already get, I mean, you gotta think and pick up things as you go. And you can basically, you don't have to be labeled as a freak of nature fortune teller. You know what I mean? He say, I tell you what, Matthew, check it out. Do me a favor, right? Before you hit out, put some pressure on that like button and put some pressure on that subscribe button. So when I come back and give my unbiased and give another one of my unbiased rants, because I rant on everything. You know what I mean? And I don't side, I don't side with what you think I might side with. You know what I mean? So put some pressure on that like button and put some pressure on that subscribe button. Become a member over here. We minds over here. This the channel for thinkers. This the channel for thinkers. My man. Salute to you, family. You just became official family. You official family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You ever in Baltimore? Hit me up. You heard? We family over here. See, that's what I'm talking about. My man. Like that. And seeing anybody else that tap in, you gotta be like Matthew. Matthew's an intelligent person. You know what I mean? See, you gotta be a thinker. You gotta be a thinker. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be able to think and weed through the bullshit. You know what I mean? And don't just follow people. Because if you constantly following somebody, if that person decide that, oh, damn, I want to jump off of this cliff. If you following them, then your dumb ass gonna jump off the cliff too. So think for yourself. Think for yourself before you find yourself falling off a cliff. You heard me? Shit. I know some people going to disagree. How could you say you don't agree with Black Lives Matter? Because I didn't say I disagree with the analogy of the actual words that Black lives actually matter. I'm disagreeing with how the organization portrays itself. If you're going to stand on the fact that you feel as though Black Lives Matter, then you can not only show up when it's a police shooting, a police involved shooting, or it's a shooting that's race driven. You got to show up when it's black on black crime as well. Because if not, you got to say, you got to change that shit to Black Lives only matter. Only matter when, you know what I mean? Or Black Lives Matter when it's a police involved shooting or it's a race driven. You know what I mean? You got to put something in parentheses. You understand what I'm saying? You got to show up all the time. What's my stance on Dave Chappelle? I'm going to give you my honest opinion, right? And my opinion is my opinion, right? I didn't even see his actual stand up to see what everybody, you know what I mean, got so in the uproar about, right? But from what I gathered, it had something to do with something he said about that ruffled the feathers of the LB. And I don't want to look, it's too many letters for me, right? The LBGTQ, is it 5 letters or did they add some more? Don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I got, look, man, people got the right to do what they want to do or be what they want to be. But look, so at the same token, I should be able to speak my opinion if I'm speaking in an overall thing and I'm not speaking directly to someone specifically, and I'm just stating how I specifically feel, then I should be able to say that. What happened to sticks and stones? What happened to sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Whatever happened to that? You could say something, and I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't know. People can't, certain things is just, you know what I mean? You try to, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I think certain things may have advanced. Say like when like people gotta pay their dues. And I'm not saying that, not to say that they, I mean, yeah, like something like that, right? Like how people had to pay their dues, like you got to wait in line for your just due, right? But it was like, oh, because this is happening. If they're gonna give these people these some play right now, we gotta attach ourselves and we gotta get out there and we gotta get the play right now too. If you give these people some play, you gotta give us some play too. We're gonna hook ourselves. We're gonna hook ourselves to this train, and we're gonna get our play too. at the same time. And then it got so, I mean, it's so much screwed up stuff that's happening. If I'm saying something overall, I mean, it's just my opinion. When a comedian can't even be a freaking comedian no more. No, they really don't. They really don't. They really don't. And to be honest, all of them taste like shit. All the cigarettes period taste like shit. So do it really mean that I like the taste of shit? Well, how you know that it tastes like shit? Maybe it was the wrong choice of words, but they taste horrible. Check it. Hey, iced coffee. Everybody are controlled by the banksters because the game is all about money. At the end of the day, it's all about money. It's all about money. Everything is money driven at the end of the day. Facts. Facts in all caps. Big facts. You hear me? Glad y'all jumping in. And while y'all jumping in, do the kid a favor. You know what I mean? Put some pressure on that like button for me. Put some pressure on that subscribe button over there and become an official family member. Because this is where we keep it a buck. This is where we keep it a buck. This is Mind the Major Live, where the viewers drive the live. So I don't care what I come in here talking about. You talk to me, I talk back. So whatever you put in that comment section, and I see, oh, I thought they cut me off. I thought they banned me. Thought they did me dirty. Ashtray. Idiot. Why would you light a cigarette and you ain't have an ashtray? Put it out with a piece of chicken, huh? See, chicken has many purposes, people. It can also double as an ashtray. If you didn't know. But like I was saying, if you jumped in this joint, you know what I mean? Make sure you hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to become a official family member. Because we family over here. We family over here. That's how we play. You rock with me, I'm rocking with you. That way. Don't mind me. I'm with y'all. I'm trying to multitask. Thought they bammed your boy for a minute. What they do to me? What they do to me? Because I was on this joint the other day, and I don't remember what I was talking. I was talking about some other stuff, and all of a sudden, my screen blanked out. You know what I mean? My screen had blanked out, and then it came back, and next thing I know, I'm talking and I'm watching the viewers, and the joint just dropped all the way to zero. Boom. Right? So I'm like, wait a minute. And I know that is specific people, that is a couple people that I know is definitely watching my lives, and so it can't be zero, but it happened. So that just let me know, keep going, because they don't want you talking like you're talking all the time while you're talking. Of course I have. Of course I have. Most definitely it was. Sloan Sizzle. Sloan Sizzle. That's a fly ass tag right there. Sloan Sizzle. Coming through with the hotness. Hey, that tag hot like fire. That's a fire tag. Sloan Sizzle. Make sure you put some pressure. Make sure you put some pressure on that like and that subscribe button. Become a mine. Family member over here. We all family over here. So next time I come in that joint and I'm ranting about something that happened to be so-called news or whatever, trust me, you jump in this live, you're gonna end up getting the unexpected. You ain't gonna get what you expect to see. No, it started out about Kyle Rittenhouse getting found not guilty on all charges. We talking about the new official pimp player, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle boss right now. You know what I mean? When you can acquire, yeah, when you can get an illegal firearm, cross state lines, and catch 2 bodies and get found not guilty of all charges, not just acquitted of the murders. You know what, Mitch, you know what? And I'm not disputing the fact that he was defending himself, right? I'm not disputing the fact that I'm not disputing the fact that he was defending himself when he actually shot the guys, right? I'm not disputing that. What I am disputing is the fact that he had an illegal weapon, right? And he was not found guilty of possession of that illegal weapon. Just by you carrying that, that's what you're going to do, Sloan. I can't speak factual. And I told you how hot your tag was. That's how you're going to do me, Sloan. See. Oh, Lord. See, that's what I was saying. You're going to get the unexpected. You didn't even let me finish what I was saying. And you're saying wrong, right? You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just work this scenario, right? Let's just work this scenario, right? So if the weapon, I'm focused on you right now, Sloan. So if the weapon was, if the weapon was perfectly legal, right? No. Listen. If the weapon was perfectly legal, right? Then why did they go charge the guy that sold him the weapon? How did the guy that sold him the weapon, how was he charged? So his mother didn't bring him across state lines. His mother is not the one that brought him across state lines. Okay. You know what? When a weapon comes from one state, I'm not sure if you know, Sizzle, and not actually like your tag so much. You know what I mean? If I acquire a weapon here in the state of Maryland, right? And that weapon ends up in Kenosha, right? That isn't even that's I didn't say he didn't have family. I didn't say his father didn't live in Kenosha. I said his mom dropped him off in Kenosha. Those were my words. Okay. 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 With an illegal. Hey, Hugh. So is it illegal? Is it legal to cross state lines with an illegal weapon? I don't. You know what? You know what? Let me tell you. No, I know a lot more than you think I know. See, when if you've been playing with the law enough, when you've been playing with the law enough, you better know a little something. If it's not an illegal weapon, it is fine to cross state lines with a weapon that is legal. Hugh, do you cross state lines? Is your firearm illegal, Hugh? You literally in law school. Sloan Sizzle, you in law school. Because backyard, backyard. Because I'm being told that certain things are not actual and factual. If your pipe is legal, yes, it can go across state lines. But if that firearm crosses state lines and it's illegal, it actually becomes a federal freaking charge. Federal. Is that not right, Sloan? Is that not right? Oh, now he drove himself. Wow, he drove himself. Now he drove himself. Now he drove himself. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Mom can't have mom being an accomplice, huh? Can't okay, I get it. Mom, you don't want mom being an accomplice. I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm reading now. I'm reading now, Sloan. I'm reading now. I'm reading now. I'm reading. I'm actually reading. Yeah, I'm reading now. Oh man, I'm having so much fun with you guys, man. I'm having so much fun with y'all. I am so enjoying my Friday night. I swear. I'm just trying to figure out. I know what I want to. I was getting ready to say I want to play with y'all, but probably wrong choice of words. You say Cal's mom was a hero. His mom was asleep. Now you say no, his mom was awake. Yeah, his mom had to be awake while she was driving that car. They would have crashed that motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Sloan, don't go, Sloan. Please don't go, Sloan. And I liked your tag. And I so liked your tag. Sloan Sizzle, come back. Come back with the hotness. Sloan Sizzle. Come on, man. If I can't have no fun with you, if I can't have no fun with you, you just took the fun away. Why you didn't took my fun away, Sloan? Hey, Adam. You say, how would I fix Chicago? You said, read the facts of the case right now, and I stay. You know what? Just, I'm gonna tell you in a minute how I would fix Chicago. But let me address Sloan Fizzle right. I mean Sizzle right now. See, I was getting ready to call you Sloan Fizzle because I thought you took the hotness away. Now and everything just fizzled down. Now I mean, so, but you see, the type of person I am, I'm a actually read everything and anything that I was wrong about. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna actually come back tomorrow and actually admit to every single thing that I got wrong. That's who I am. That's who I am. But um you say you think I'm a wait a minute. Wait a minute. You say I think you're just a racist. Wait a minute. I'm a racist. I'm gonna tell you something. I swear to God, and I hate to use the analogy like I got white friends. I hate to use that analogy, but trust and believe me, some of my white friends, I would go out there and actually put myself in the mix for before I would actually put myself in the mix for my friends that actually look like me. Some of them I've had some of my white friends where actually were about to put themselves in serious harm way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just leave that right there. You know what I mean? So races, you don't know mind the major. You definitely don't know me. Wow. Oh, that's how that worked, huh? I'm still figuring this stuff out. So, oh, but Chicago, let's get to Chicago. The Sloan gone again. Sloan gone again. Sloan, you come back again, Sloan, because I'm gonna read it, and anything I got wrong, I'll come back and say I got it wrong. You know what I mean? But like I say, the fix was already in. The fix was already in. If you thought he was going to get found guilty, he was a fool. You know what I mean? I already knew that he was going to not be found guilty. With everything I just said, right? And you say you think it was a case based on the skin color, right? Now, if you think no, check this out, right? And I want you to be truthful and honest, right? I want you to be truthful and honest, right? And I'm gonna see if you be as honest as one of my people that came and hopped in the comment section earlier, right? Now, just say, take this scenario, right? Now, just say me, mind the major, right? Mind the major popped up in Kenosha that night, right? And I'm patrolling the streets with my AR, right? Not that I have an AR, not saying that, right? But hypothetically, I'm patrolling the streets with my AR, right? And a couple people come and start trying to jump on me and whatever, and I'm merely defending myself, and I pop two of them, right? And I pop two of them, right? And I killed two of them, not one, two of them, right? Do you honestly think that I would have been found not guilty? Be honest here. I want you to be let's be completely honest. We're not talking about if they were rapists or not, man. What I'm saying, and I said it already. I said it already. I said now when it came to the point, and I say when it came to the point, see now you shifting gears on me. You shifting gears on me. You shifting gears on me, right? Zach, stop it. Stop it, Zach. Stop it, Zach. I'm gonna just tell you, Zach, just stop it. You know what I mean? Just stop it. See, because you're not even being honest. We're not even being honest. We're not even being honest. So you telling me, even with all that happening, I'm not saying that some people, but if it had hit the media, had it hit the media, had it hit the media, my ass would be fried. My ass would be fried. And that's just a hypothetical. That's just a hypothetical. So it ain't we don't have to do that here. We don't have to do that here. See, this is the place. This is the place where we can be truly honest with one another. See, because when and that's what keeps things at a standstill. That's what keeps things at a standstill when everybody tries to be so-called politically correct and say the right thing, and because that's what's supposed to be said. Oh, I can't say this. I can't say this because then that makes it look like you know what I mean. But you're hindering when you do things like that. You're hindering progress because then things don't change. You know what I mean? So do you want to be on the side of change, Or do you like the things the way they are? Let's say it. What makes you think that what makes you think that I would be uncomfortable? That's not what I said. I didn't say I would be uncomfortable. And you know what? And you know what? I'm not gonna stroll all the way back to that comment, but just like I say, and he's from his family has money. The family has money, and just like I just said a little while back, it goes it goes back. Everything at the end of the day is all about that plate. It's all about that paper. But if you think, but like I say, I mean, I said it like this: how do you? I mean, if everybody's saying, oh, the gun was legal, it was a legal weapon. So if the gun was legal, how do you go back and you arrest the person? How do you charge the person that sold him the weapon? It was a legal weapon. No, I didn't say that his family had money. I didn't say his family had money. I said it's all about money. And you miss a bit of what I said a little while ago. Somebody paid Cal's bail. Somebody paid Cal's bail. Somebody made sure his defense was taken care of. So, like I say, the fucking fix was already in. You know what I mean? Somebody wanted to be attached to that. You understand what I'm saying? Well, he has. Check it out. Oh, now he never got charged. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Now he ever got charged. I dreamed all this shit. How long was I asleep? I didn't even feel like I got that much rest. Hey man, if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's your thing, man. I wish you the best of luck. I got t-shirts too, bro. I got t-shirts too. Sizzle. I'm going to go read all this stuff, Sizzle. I'm going to read all this stuff. And like I say, anything I got wrong, I'm going to come back and I'm going to, because I know damn well, and if that ain't the point, somebody, if that ain't the case, tell who what you studied in undergrad. You keep telling me to go read. I'm reading this right now. I'm not good at multitasking. I already told you I'm going to read everything tonight. And whatever I'm wrong about, I'll come back and I'll recant that. Okay, but I don't want to put y'all on hold for 10 minutes right now. You said you read it live. Where you read it live at? Oh, you telling me to read it live? Read it out loud. I like you, Sloan. I like you. She said she can say whatever she like to. You absolutely right. So why can't I? So why can't I? See, now you think, now you got us thinking, that you said something that ain't true. Tell Kyle where you studied at. You didn't already said that a million times, Sizzle. And I told you what I'm gonna do. Now tell who where you studied at. Tell both of us. Tell both of us where you studied. Don't you still want to know who? No, you the one changing the subject. Me and who want to know. Me and who want to know where you studied at. You say you studying to be a law, that you studying law. You study in the same place I study at, YouTube University. You study in YouTube University. I'm a philosophy student too. I got a lot of philosophies. So I guess that make me a philosophy major. Shameless plug. Get it? Mind of major. Or should I say philosophy mind of major? I guess you don't have to be interested in figuring out where Sloan got hers at because she's not going to tell us. So, indeed it is, Hugh. Indeed it is. I'm really enjoying myself though. I like philosophy, psychology. As you can see, I very much enjoy psychology. Never bring a skateboard to a rifle fight. I agree. I totally agree. Only thing you bring to a rifle fight is a bigger rifle. Sloan Sizzle. The enclosed part. It's in the enclosed part of your brain. That's what it said. Oh man. And guess what? Double O Buck, you one of the eight. You one of the eight. Hey, everybody gotta have a hero, man. I feel you. I feel you. Every hero needs a theme song. Every hero needs a theme song in the cheerleading section, man. Adam, you say it's self-defense a crime? It is where I'm from. It is in Maryland because we don't have a self-defense law. So if somebody, just say for instance, somebody broke in my home, right? Just say if someone broke in my home, right? And I popped their ass, right? And I popped their ass. You know what they're gonna ask me? Did you fire a warning shot first? Or if I catch them running out the house and I knock their best through I knock their back through their chest. Oh, he was running away. The best thing I could actually hope for in that situation is a justifiable homicide. Even then, I'm being charged and hope that they offset my sentence by whatever they give me suspended. You know what I mean? Giving me a suspended sentence. But Maryland don't have a self-defense law. So technically, self-defense is a crime in Maryland, where I'm from. You say, what about the initiation part? That was just something I was discussing with somebody else the other day, right? I say it could have been, it could have been a part of an initiation. Gangs do it all the time. You got to catch a body. You got to catch a body. You got to catch a body. Get out there and get active. You know what I mean? Get out there and get active. Go out there and catch your body. You know what I mean? And don't worry about nothing. We got you on the back end. We're going to get your bail together. We're going to pay for your defense. And we're going to get some money on the back end when it's all over with. Nah. Nah, Adam, I'm good here. I'm good here. I'm just so used to it. I'm just so used to it. I'm just so used to the great city of Baltimore. I can never see myself leaving. I'm good. Mm. We never do. We never do think that's the case until we find out it is. Let's just see what Kyle does. Let's just see what Kyle does in the future and who he affiliates himself with. You know what I mean? If you sit back and watch, you know what I mean, the story will tell itself. You heard? She said, all I learned from Baltimore, I learned from the wire. You can't believe everything you see on TV, man. You can't believe everything you see on TV, man. Not all of it. Not all of it, anyway. Okay, you say he's going to college in Arizona, huh? Okay, let's just see the moves he make. You gotta sit back and watch the moves he make. Okay, okay, I hear you, Steven. We learn more and more every day. It was a focal point. It was a focal point. It was a focal point to spark engagement. You know what I mean? To spark engagement. Something that couldn't 100% be ruled out. Okay, okay. Like I say, and just like I say, I know some of y'all might be jumping in from the end of the thing, but I haven't been here almost 2 hours right now, so it was a lot of stuff said in the beginning that a lot of y'all might maybe didn't catch. Where I say, from what I got, you know what I mean, it's certain things that I wasn't understanding. You know what I mean? From what I got, from what I gathered, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at some things deeper, and anything that I may have got wrong, I will collect. I mean, I will correct. All right, Hugh. Hopefully, I see you on the next one, man. Get the animals a pet for me. Yeah, you absolutely right. He definitely got to live with that. He definitely got to live with that. You say you can't imagine how that would feel. No, me neither. Oh, without a doubt. Make sure you hit that subscribe and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So I see you around on the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna light this square in a minute. I'm trying to get my breath back off the last one. The good old Google. Hey Adam, I'm gonna look on the good old Google. You say you went to try to find me some support. Oh shit. You say, I hope you found me something, man. I'm gonna type in, I'm gonna say Google. I'm since Sizzles kept telling me to read, I guess I can't, right? So I probably can't spell either. So I'm gonna say Google, search everything in Kyle Rittenhouse case. Google, was the rifle that Kyle used illegal? Google, did Kyle's mother drop him off in Kenosha? I'm gonna have to do it that way. I'm gonna have to do it that way because Sizzle, you know what I mean, act like I couldn't. You know what I mean? And I liked Sizzle. I kind of like Sizzle, and I don't even know Sizzle. I just like the tag. That was a fly tag. You know what I mean? Sounded like a rapper. Sound like she go to she attends law school in the daytime, and she moonlights as a rapper. Oh shit. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. It's like I say. Now I mean, I'm the type of person, I don't like being wrong. So anything that I got wrong, I'll come back and say that I got it wrong. But Sizzle was riding my back. Now I mean, Sizzle was riding my back like, you know what I mean, we was down at Pimlico or something. You know what I mean? Telling me to tell the truth, but she wouldn't say where she went to law school at. She wouldn't tell us where she went to law school at. And say she studied law. You tell me you studied law? Okay, I broke law. What? You think I didn't learn enough by breaking law? Yeah, I really did. Taught me enough to stop breaking law. But all in all, like I say, from what I was getting, it was being said that the gun was illegal, that it was an illegal firearm. And like I said during the beginning of the live, never, at no point did I ever think that he would be convicted for the killings. I never thought that he would be convicted of the killing. So I didn't have a freaking horse in the race to begin with. You know what I mean? But never thought he would be convicted of the killing. But I thought by me hearing that the actual weapon was an illegal weapon, I'm trying to figure out, well, even though, okay, you defended yourself, you got the right to defend yourself, but that doesn't take away the fact if it's an illegal weapon, how are you not guilty of possessing an illegal weapon? That was my whole deal. You understand? And a whole bunch of other things, you know? So you know, that might have went with it. Like I say, like I said, say never believe anything the media tell you. I mean, I guess that goes back to the old saying, never believe anything you heard and only half of what you see. That's the premise. That's the premise of my actual thing here. That's my actual thing here. That's my whole mind to major thing. You know what I mean? You can't just go on everything that you hear. At some point, you gotta do your own thinking. You gotta come up with your own thoughts on things. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't never just completely follow the lead of somebody else. You know what I mean? I might sit back, at least, even if I agree with something, we might agree on something, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna follow you to the end. If at some point I see something that bothers me, then it's going to change my stance on the issue. You know what I mean? No problem with self-thinking. I mean, so was anybody that watched the joint? Don't be shy. It's a thumbs up button. Because if nothing else, I feel as though I had a good time tonight. I enjoyed myself very much. I had a pretty good time. You know what I mean? If nothing else, I had fun. Had a few laughs and everything with the people that slid through in the comment section. I really appreciate it. I actually enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And hopefully other people actually got a few laughs out of it. I'm quite sure Double O, you still in there, Double O? Double O even dipped out and tried to get me some support. Double O said, I'm back. I was trying to get you some support. You know what I mean? That was hilarious. That was hilarious. I really like that guy. I really like that guy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Double O. When I jump on this joint and you know what I mean, and start ranting about stuff, I need that type of energy. You know what I mean? It can't just be all, you know what I mean, still. Can't be just still. It gotta be some rubber in the mix. Conversation gotta bend at some point. Appreciate it, Steven. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Put some pressure on that subscribe button and that like button for me, Steven. You always welcome around here. We family now. But I didn't already pass my 2 hour time limit. You might see my eyes keep shifting because I'm technically I'm not allowed to carry, but wifey is, and she's standing in the doorway holding the strap. You know what I mean? Looking like she somebody help. I'm scared. I'm scared. Uh, Check it out, man. I'm getting ready to tap out of this joint. But for those that don't know, my thing is, man, I'm on some thinking stuff. And my little closing line, I'm gonna give y'all my little closing line as I do with all my joints. Great minds think alike. Everybody has greatness in them. You never know when somebody's gonna come along and pull that greatness up out of you. So to the next time, don't forget, like, comment. Y'all did that. Subscribe. Put some pressure on that subscribe button. Then share. It's your boy C Major, Mind Major, 2 in the air. What happened to Sizzle? Where are you, Sizzle? Come back, Sizzle.